gentlemen, give it up for F2!
Wow. This is the F2 show. What's happening, F2 family? Are you ready for some Tekkers? That's it, love it.
Guys, your first show, how are you feeling?
Brilliant, man.
Incredible.
Guys, first of all, can we say thank you to everyone for coming out?
Yeah, it's incredible. You can smell the Tekkers in the air, Jez.
Oh, I can smell it everywhere.
For your first guest on your first live show,
Yeah.
tell me why you went for this guy.
Number one, he's one of our boys. All right. Number two, can relate to him. He's got swag, and he does what he does very, very well. And number three, he's a game changer in his field.
That's right, he's a total pioneer in his industry. And without further ado, let me introduce to you guys, Wretch 32!
Hello. Mwah, good.
Yes, brother. Yes, Wretch.
How are you?
Good, you good?
Good. Welcome to the F2 show.
What's happening, you good?
We've got some firsts to ask you.
Cool.
So I want to throw you back to your first ever gig. What was that like?
First show, no fans. Nobody made any noise. Probably didn't remember my lyrics. This is a long time ago though.
Yeah.
But it was good fun.
Rich, when was the first time you heard one of your songs, your bangers, in a nightclub?
To be honest though, we used to kind of pressure the DJs, if I'm honest. If I was in the club, we'd be like, yo, you know you got to play that. So that used to happen, but when it first happened organically, I think it was out of London somewhere as well, just in the club.
Yeah.
You're a football fan, right?
Yeah.
What's your first memory of football?
Ian Wright.
We love Ray.
Just seeing the way he was moving, he just looked like someone I related to, someone who I was familiar with, even though I didn't know him. His attitude, the way he played, and of course he played for my team, Arsenal.
First car?
First car, the official one, because it's a crap one.
Is there an unofficial one?
Yeah, the not so crap one.
I want to know the
The
truth.
first car of mine was a Metro.
Okay.
A Metro. What would you
Yeah.
drive now? Do you want to compare the two? That's what I want to do.
Mercedes.
Now we want to talk about some action.
That's right, we know Wretch has got Tekkers on the mic, but we put Wretch under a bit of a football Tekkers test a little bit earlier on today. Do you guys want to see what we did and how we got on?
Yeah! Rich, how's your first touch? Roll VT.
So, Professor Tekkers, we set you the task of setting up the touch tester. We've done the diagram, sent you the pictures. Question is, how have you got on?
Got on very well, boys. Why don't we take a look?
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. Look at that. So what are the rules then, Professor?
The aim of the game is to control it within the circle you see below. We've got 3 levels, 6 meters, 11 meters, and 16 meters. Prove you got what it takes at the lower levels to move up, and score bonus points by showing us the Tekkers in the inner circle. Think you got what it takes?
You know the answer to that, Chez?
I'd like to think so. It does look high from up here, though. I can't wait to try it. Should we do it, Bill?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Rich, first touch challenge.
Yeah.
Starting off 6 meters up. Are you ready?
Of course.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So first go, Wretch has nailed it. First time, double points in a circle from 6 meters, but how can he cope with 11 meters?
Oh, this is the one.
Oh! Oh! Yes! Double point. That was 11 meters. Let's see how you fare up from 16.
Go on, Wretch.
Oh, the double clap. Oh, unlucky. It's
Unlucky,
It's tough,
unlucky.
isn't it? It's so
It's
tough.
tough. It's
So
tough.
that's
Mate, that's a great effort. That was the first touch challenge.
Wretch, talk us through that challenge there.
Yeah, it's funny. Sitting here, it doesn't look as high up as it is. Like it's quite high, and when it comes down, it moves a bit as well. So yeah.
Are we happy with his skills? Should we keep him as a judge for later on?
I'd love to keep him. Wretch, you up for staying about?
Yeah, of course, why not?
Awesome. Give it up for Wretch 3-2.
So guys, last week we went on the hunt for your techers on social media and you produced hundreds of top videos. Here are our top 5. Roll VT.
That's coming back as well. He hasn't hold it, has he? He has, look at that. Nice.
The debate begins now as to which one you think should win.
That's right, and we've got a pair of messy boots for the winner. So, for creativity, I would go with the golf shot, the backspin.
Are you going to agree with him?
I'm leaning to number 4 as well. I like the way he was scheming first. He left a bit of suspense, which we like. If you watch our videos, we like a bit of suspense, then some techers.
Didn't know what's coming.
And he delivered. He delivered. I'm thinking number 4 for me. Wretch.
I think I'll go 4 still.
He might run away with it. What do you think? Let's hear it.
4.
Billy, tell us who's the winner.
It's number 4, Blake Cavendown. Round of applause. Well done, Blake.
But lads, it's not always about techers. Sometimes it's about speed. Isn't that right, Professor Techers?
It is. I mean, I've developed a challenge called the Speed Equals Distance Over Time Challenge. What do you guys think?
Behave yourself, Professor.
You may be a professor of techers. You may be 7 foot tall. You may even have size 15 feet. But where we're from, we call it the sledgehammer.
That's right, and we challenge Premiership baller Victor Wanyama to the Sledgehammer Challenge to see what his top speed is when it comes to striking a ball.
Jez, 64 miles per hour, talk to me.
It's a decent score.
It's decent,
He's
mate.
a Prem baller, he's got techers, 64 is a more than respectable score.
Where do you think he's going to fare up on the leaderboard?
Well, Bill, considering he's the first guy to try it, I'm guessing, I might be wrong, he's going to be first.
Let's have a look. There he is.
There he is, Victor
Top
Wanyama.
of the leaderboard, Victor.
Right, Bill, do you want to have a go? I've got to beat that. You've got to beat 64. Ooh. It looks hard. Oh! Give him a round of applause, guys. 74 miles per hour. That ain't bad at all. Pretty impressive, Bill. Pretty impressive.
Do you know what? That's decent. But I'd like to see Wretch 3-2 have a shot at the power.
I'd like to see that too. Should we get him out here?
Last time I saw Wretch in football boots, there was hat-tricks all over the place. So, all over.
Right,
Crossbar challenger.
Yeah.
Right, so Wretch, obviously you're not a Premiership baller. You're a top class artist.
Yeah.
Question is, I want to know what score you would be happy with.
I like that one there still. Someone said 32. Nah, 64 there. Or 65.
64, 65.
He's aiming high.
Take it away, Wretch.
Let's do it.
Just smash it. Here we go.
Go on.
Oh, it's good.
Some good power there.
Wretch, that's decent.
Right, let's have a look at the leaderboard. Where's it coming in?
66.
66!
Yes. Hey.
You called it.
That's without a warm-up, without any stretching, Wretch. Round of applause, Wretch, guys. But that's not enough. I think we should get someone in the audience up. Now, we pulled someone out from earlier. His name is Daniel, and he's got the Techers. Daniel, where are you?
Where are you, Daniel?
Let's get him. Yes. Now, Daniel, I hear you took the Tango League team to the final and won it. Single-handedly. You
not single-handed.
Well, that's what you said to me.
No, you're saying in dreams.
No, you told me that earlier.
He's lying, he's lying.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Yeah.
Wretch is a little bit worried.
Oh!
Wretch is he's back out.
No, I see him having a couple of stretches over there.
So let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands.
Yes.
So we've got Billy at the top with 74 miles per hour. Wretch and Daniel joined second and third, and Victor in fourth at 64 miles an hour.
And that was the sledgehammer.
So now it's time for the masterclass, and tonight it's the sledgehammer. So Billy is going to walk us through all the steps that you need to know to perform the sledgehammer. But before we do, we need to point out that it's not about the size of your legs. Billy hasn't got the biggest legs in the world, but he has got one of the hardest strikes in the world. So, Bill, over to you.
That's right. So basically, with the sledgehammer, it's all about your run-up and starting from deep. Your speed is probably half pace. When you make contact with the ball, you have to follow through the ball. Your whole momentum goes through the ball, and that's where you get the power from. Areas to strike the ball with, I used the bone area. So it's basically, instead of lacy square on, that bone area there, I think that makes more impact and creates more power. Unlike when you do curling the ball or whipping the ball, you're quite close to it and you run up at an angle. This one's got to be quite square on. Run through, your momentum takes you through the ball, and that should give you a good score.
So momentum and speed of approach is key for this technique. Do you want to demonstrate one?
Okay.
Let's do it. And that is the sledgehammer. Guys, we're nearly out of time.
This was the first ever F2 live show. Massive thank you for you guys for watching and all of the F2 family that turned up today.